Hi, Chris Hood here with this week's tip, and we're just getting ready for 3 auctions we have on tomorrow, so it'll be interesting to see how we go. Last week my article in the paper referred to the importance of having documentation ready. One of the most important things is that you have your Section 32 ready, which you might more commonly know as a vendor statement, and your contract of sale. So that when you get a buyer for the house, you're not waiting in order to get the documentation. The longer you delay on documentation, the longer it is that there's a chance that the buyer might start looking around for something else. So you need to strike while the iron is hot. So your vendor statement needs to have all the necessary permits, that if you've done extensions, if you've done some additions to the house that are over a certain amount of money, the council will require that you have a permit for that. So if you've been sitting under that pergola that you built with your mates on a weekend and were tinkering around in that shed out the back and you didn't think twice about getting a permit, guess what? You're probably going to have to. So please make sure that if you have done things like that, get your permits organised, make sure they're included in the document, because if it's not in the document, it's found out that you've had some work done that do require a permit, and you haven't had those permits granted by the council, the buyer can pull out on the day of settlement because you have provided an incorrect vendor statement. So please be aware of that. It very rarely happens where a buyer won't go ahead because of that, but you'll then have to run around frantically getting permits. So be aware of it, do that, and you'll be right, and you'll get a successful sale. See you next week. Thanks.